You know what? How many times can one furry artist get caught scamming before the community says enough? Well, for Nonoka, the answer is 6, hopefully. She has 6 apologies, 6 rebrands, and over $5,000 taken from commissioners who thought that they were buying handmade art. But instead of the "oops, I used AI" excuses, just goes deeper and deeper as usual. This is not the first time I've seen a furry artist similar to Moth Dusky just doing some nonsense, especially since they're faking time lapses to like disturbing evidence of animal, animal what, because this is someone else who's got to go. So there is an account named Nonoka Archive, and the account basically is cataloging all of Nonoka's problems and all of her issues, and we're going to go over there because they made the Google Doc. Now, when I look at this, I have seen this before. I saw this down here before. I feel like I've even talked about this before. I would literally probably have to go through all of my videos to see, because I know I talked about this too. Them tracing and them photo bashing. I think I've talked about this. 100% I have. But I've just made 500 videos, so go me. So right here it even says, they keep deleting their Twitter and coming back. It says right here, "Owl, goddess of light. Sorry, I keep resending the images." And then over here, "This person stopped hiding and is back again and again, and she deleted the commission tweet though." And this is on the 5th. It says, "This person traces AI and has used to sell their slop for $500 USD. Be careful not to get scammed." Now, before we get into this big document, I'm going to preface this with, I will show images through the display capture as it comes up. I'm going to read as much as I can because it's 99 pages long, so you guys are in for a ride. So if you got some art to finish, feel free to start finishing it on this one right here. So this is going to be the good one. So it says here at the top, "Exposing Nonoka, fraud, animal X," basically hurting animals. "Exposing Nonoka, fraud, inhumane animal care, toxic behavior in the furry fandom. This document recording and exposing the plagiarism, fraudulent, and scamming behavior of Nonoka, now new_Nonoka, or Nonoka_furry, using AI generated images, engaging in animal cruelty, and other toxic behaviors." Right here, as you guys see, this is their main account. Here is their alts account and the former alt account. And here are their characters, which are 2 dogs, probably a fox something. That's probably a kitty maybe, and that is a wolf. And here is their Twitter. I'm going to leave it on screen right now so you guys can look it over. Pause the screen so you guys can see it. The evidence in this document may include censored. It says here that the evidence in this document might include censored nudity art, cruel imagery, or word descriptions of such imagery. So if your discretion is advised, if that's not something you want to hear, then go ahead and skip off. So this is clearly to raise awareness and maybe to get this person off the platform. So I guess let's get into it. Now, there is a lot here. It has intro and context. It has 4 parts. So I'm going to try to condense it as much as I can. I'm hoping that by going through this, that we'll be able to maybe skip some of this. Maybe it'll go faster than it might otherwise. The parts that I'm going to read are going to be where you guys see me drawing. And if you guys like this content, feel free to subscribe and go over to my Patreon if you want to support my hopes and dreams. So let's get to it. It says here, this is a document that is a compilation of the previous callouts and everything we know about Nonoka, and aims to raise awareness about her usage of generative AI to steal from artists, scam her followers and clients, engage in inhumane acts against animals, and overall toxic behavior. Nonoka, a Taiwanese artist, joined Twitter in December of 2020 and has gained popularity by posting AI-generated images and paintovers while saying that they're her own. She has profited by scamming these people, accumulating over $5,000 from commissions, Twitter Blue revenue, and Patreon. The numbers of victims is over 50. Like, damn, that kind of pissed me off a little bit because, like, I know, I'm going to talk about myself a little bit. I try to get people to go over my Patreon to see my full res stuff and all my other stuff. And this person is just like generating AI content, tracing over it, and is like, join my Patreon. And it's like, God damn it. Give me a break. Give me a break. So Nonoka is terrible to animals. She hurts mice and mistreats her pets by keeping them in unsuitable environments. She has also unethically kept wild animals as pets. I'm actually curious about what wild animals she's had. So what I'll do is when I am done with this video, I'm going to timestamp that. So if you guys are seeing this video premiering possibly or whatever, you guys can just skip over that portion if you're watching afterwards. Now, despite the exposure of Nonoka's fraudulent behavior and backlash she has received, as well as being called out 3 different times, she has shown no remorse. She continues to scam her followers by posting old and new AI-generated content paintovers, as well as traces on her AI account, while attempting to make money from your character using commissions. This is very similar to Moth Dusky. So, part 1. Nonoka, the AI artist who has too many chances. If you can't beat him, join him. It is more practical for an artist to practice using AI to produce drawings more efficiently. This is quoting her specifically, Nonoka. Nonoka said this. So let's look it up. Let's look. It says right here, this is Japanese, it says, if you can't beat him, join him. Nowadays, artists should practice using AI tools to produce drawings more efficiently. Current behavior of tracing AI and faking time-lapse. After several calls were made about Nonoka's rampant use of AI in her art, the backlash she received on Facebook, she issued another apology claiming that she will now primarily focus on hand-drawn art and no longer uses AI assistance. Due to the ongoing situation, I would like to sincerely apologize once again regarding this recent AI controversy. Okay. I formally apologize to everyone. It was my oversight to use AI assistant in my work without informing anyone, resulting in many creations. This is my gravest mistake of this incident. Whether it was caused by disparity of the final commissioned result or issues due to my inadequate drawing skills, I apologize. I will focus on hand-drawn art and no longer use AI assistants and hone my skills. She frequently posts art with processed time-lapses export from Clip Studio Paint, seemingly reformed as an artist who is honest in her process with hand-drawn work and has refrained from using AI that has given her the massive popularity. Unfortunately, upon investigation, we have come to conclude that Nonoka is not a reformed artist. Instead of directly posting blatant AI art or painting over it, she is now generating it and tracing it while faking the time-lapse feature in Clip Studio Paint using the reference layer to create the illusion that she has painted the artwork from scratch. So we're going to look at some of the concrete evidence. I'm going to turn off my model. Here's some of the concrete evidence. As you can see right here, this is the AI image, and this is the final product, which how fucking lazy is that too? Like, they didn't, like, this is supposed to be ripped jeans. Doesn't even look like ripped jeans. She just did the laziest, like, back and forth ever. She even tried to copy the exact way that it's shaded. Like, you can see here that it has the subsurface scattering, and because she's dumb as fuck, she doesn't know that the subsurface scattering doesn't work like that on this, dumbass. And here's the work in progress, and here is her version. And this images was credited to wall_, probably from Pinterest or something. So this is the one that I actually seen somewhere, where in the time-lapse Nonoka posted, the AI image she's tracing appeared to be between 7 and 8. Right here you can see the pause, where you could see the image that was generated, possibly, and how it looked in Clip Studio Paint when it was paused and they got found out because they're dumb as fuck. Let me back out. There's 2 images here. There's this one and there is this one. So on these time lapses, she leaves out some of the rendering and she photo bashes the AI into the work. And I've told you, they're doing that now. To hide the AI, she's tracing off and passes the artist her own. She's using the hidden selection layer that would be excluded from the time-lapse, exporting from CSP. We'll be showcasing how it's done following this tutorial from YouTube. We're going to skip over that because that is really not important to this. So it says here that the lack of sketching in Nonoka's time-lapse is abnormal based on the skill level that she is presenting. She went ahead in the sketching process without any adjustments, such as using the selection tool or transform, adjust to size or poses, which is very suspicious. As you can see here, it says sketching from 0 to 17 seconds, where the only adjustment she made was moving the subjects around. And you can see here's the line art. Yeah, I think one of the other ways of telling that somebody is tracing maybe in line art, well, not in line art, but in a speed paint, is that they don't move shit around. The way that they sketch is more like an outline, and then everything is just perfect in place, no adjustments. And it is performed the same way, where she goes over the silhouette of the character and proceeds to fill in the details as she goes. And then there's the line art, and she just finishes off the coloring. And it says right here that from 50 seconds to 56 seconds, Nonoka lowered the opacity of the base color layer for shading, which raises our suspicion, which we speculate she did so to trace over AI shading, which is like color picking. And here it says here, one might argue that with enough understanding and experience drawing anatomy, it is capable of winging a sketching phase. However, Nonoka is not Kim Jung-gi. Her portfolio shows that she lacks the skill and experience to nail sketching without adjustments. And this shows here, there's a few here where she draws the hand good right here, but then here it's drawn like shit, and then the same thing basically here, because when you look at these fingers, they kind of ass though. These are ass. So it says here that as someone who is capable of tracing 6 fingers on hands with a variety of thickness and producing art with fundamental mistakes, she is unable to correctly depict anatomy, let alone nailing a sketch in one go. Nonoka likes to delete her time lapses and lock her account upon people questioning and calling her out. She absolutely knew that she absolutely knows what she's doing, and being discovered using AI would jeopardize her career as an artist for, what, the 6th time now? It's not that she's unwilling to put forth the... It is not that she is unwilling to put in the effort to erase the evidence. It's that Nonoka lacks the skill to identify and locate AI errors. Not to mention her failed attempt at covering up if she's discovered, leaving enough loopholes for spectators to be suspicious of. So you guys gotta look at this, look at these. All these owl people, right? They all kind of look the same a little bit. Owl fantasy character sheet. And it says here, and it has all these too, where it's like, that's a tiger, that's some kind of anthro, something, furry, whatever. As for the subject Nonoka is working with, she has a habit of generating AI images in a batch with similar subject matter and theme, and then painting over and posting them, creating a sense of a series of art done by herself. The recent Owl series is quite similar to the fitness series she did, all featuring a similar subject, pose, and composition. In fact, her recent work all have very similar poses and compositions. But running Nonoka's work through Google's AI images, multiple AI generated adopt with similar subject and composition showed up in a result. And as you can see here, this is one of hers, and here is some AI generated ones, and here is hers, and here's some AI generated ones that she probably traced off of. And if you look at this one, this bitch just straight up just takes some shit, just takes some AI shit and then fix it a little bit. And this is like part of the reason why I say that, like, some people are like, just take AI adopts. I do kind of understand that idea, but if you're gonna steal an AI adopt, this is a whole thing. This is another thing with an AI reference. It literally, you can't use the same, you can't just trace it. You can't just use that one reference. You gotta know that by now. Like, you gotta at least have, like, if you're like, for realsies, okay, if you're gonna do an owl design, first decide the breed of the owl. 2, look up to see if anyone else has done art similar to that, if you're not an owl drawer, I guess. And if there's like AI whatever, look at what the AI did and then try to not do the same thing. There's some ideas there, but you don't have to copy the ideas one for one. You can branch out. You should have, like, at least, for me when I do art, I probably have like at least 4 references. That's not even a lot. I feel you should have more, but like for my one that I did with dust, I had, and like with the city, I had like probably 7, and that includes stuff like color palette and all that too. So anyway, after she posted this owl series, she got exposed in July 2024, and she locked down her account, disabling comments of people calling her out for her tracing. And this leads everyone to kind of understanding that she is a pathological liar. She fakes her apologies, then she just goes back with cheating with AI. This is not going to be the first time, this is not going to be the last time, the document says. And because she has this history of behavior, she'll just erase her account and come back as something new. So they actually have a timeline of all of her bullshit. Oh shit, it's pretty good. Come on, we gotta look at this. I'm gonna actually turn off my model. So, ooh, this is nice. So it says here, whoa, this AI result is too handsome. I found a treasure. It's looking so good, generated with Microsoft AI. Dude, that looks like duty though. We don't know what year she posted this. It says her early instance of using AI as a commission. Oh, you can tell straight up that she just traced over that. It's really lazy. She probably just traced over parts of it and then got rid of other parts. Yeah, and that was a year ago. So this was 2022, I'm assuming. Using AI reference. Oh yeah, she really likes using AI in her shit, don't she? Her original posting is now deleted. This was in 2024. Frequently posting AI generated paintovers. Yeah, you can see some over here. I swear to God, these people who do this, like, what do you think was gonna happen, bruh? I can't read that, but oh yeah, she's just posting actually AI and then fixing a little bit of the issues, but she can't tell what all the problems are. She just leaves them in. She just leaves them in. Holy shit. No, she didn't. Shut the fuck up, bro. This is July. This is August. Shut the fuck up. Don't no one believe that's you. No one believes that's you at all. This one raised some suspicion. Oh, are you sure? It's completely different from her other styles. And it just looks like fucking AI shit. AI cat portrait controversy on Facebook. She posted many more AI paintovers. The images listed above are only a selection. These are more instances of her using AI in a commission. Yeah, look at that shit. Look at that too. Oh, look at these. They're warped. She didn't even try. She didn't even try. Didn't even try. Damn. Let's see what's happening in 2025. Oh, this is still 2024? Fuck. Second time being caused on Facebook where she deleted privated the post on Facebook. Well, she didn't draw that. She traced over that shit. She's just tracing over it. She's doing, what was it? Oh god, it's X Nadia. It's this book person that I covered. Yeah, she just traces over the outline and then just posts it. $300 fucking for an AI paint over? Girl, get fucked, dude. So now we have this thing here where it says Nonoka behavior. It says Nonoka being Nonoka. Adding signature on AI. Paint over, photo bash, trace AI. Get caught, get called out. Play victim card, direct fans to attack the person calling her out. Is the backlash worth addressing? No. Play dead, wait for the storm to quell. To lie, yes, to lie and fake with apologies, promise never do it again. Delete evidence, lock account, get called out. Oh god. Listen, little fuckers who come over here defending her. She's a bitch. Go ahead, talk in my comments. That girl's a bitch, and you got scammed, and you're defending a scammer and a piece of shit. Alright? That's what you're doing. A scammer and a piece of shit. Why would you defend both? It says she's not sorry she used AI, she's sorry she got caught. And there's the crux of the issue. So the first strike was the AI cat portrait incident. In 2023, Nonoka posted a whip, work in progress, of a painted anthro cat, now deleted, and was called out on Facebook by this person in a friend-only post accusing her of painting over generated art. So it's right here, and it says, after someone leaked the post to Nonoka, she deleted both the whip on Facebook and Twitter, and then quickly posted another whip and finished the piece a day later, tried to cover up any part of the process that could be considered AI. After covering it up, the hair is still poorly done and could pass for AI, proving that her skill isn't able to keep up with her AI-generated result. So the final draft still shows obvious signs of AI, and that's here where the hair is just, it's just doing whatever the fuck it wants. Alright, so these are the two. The one on the right side is the AI. This is the AI image, and this is her own work. So what she tried, okay, oh, she didn't even fucking finish it, dog. Look right there. See that right there? Look, she just traced over it and left it in. So what she tried to do was she tried to add more hair, and then she tried to go over the hands. She deleted some of this chest stuff. Oh, she did try to paint over it. She tried to fix the hair. It looks like dog shit though. Like I'm just gonna say it. This is better than this. Because this, like, the parts that she chose to fix are the parts that if it was me, I wouldn't have fixed. Like, she chose to fix the hair, which is a problem. I would have erased some of this. I would have definitely erased most of the hair here. I would have erased a lot of what's over here too. I definitely wouldn't have done this shit, whatever she's doing here. I would have left the hand alone. All she did was just try to reshade everything and repaint over it. She thought that was gonna work. She really thought that was going to be a thing. So during the big cover-up, Nonoka made a snide remark about the Mandarin speakers not understanding what whip meant. Oh my god, and she's a piece of shit. As if I just said she wasn't a piece of shit before. She's like an extra piece of shit now because she's like a little bit racist. Whip means an unfinished work in progress. Is there someone who doesn't know this? And she has this snarky, no, you gotta see that, you gotta see the snarky fucking bitch. Look at that. Look at that. Snarky, nasty bitch. That's bitch behavior. And yes, I'm gonna call her that because that's what she is. If someone is taking $5,000 from people, that's a bitch, okay? So it says right here, it's me. It was I who pointed out that the cat portrait is AI in a friends only post, which someone shared to Nonoka, and then she proceeded to cancel her bidding on my Your Character Here auction. Since I haven't received the down payment and haven't started working on it, she won the bidding almost a day before, so accepted the cancellation. Now I heard that she will tell others that I have beef with her. What a fucking asshole. Well, then there's like this exchange here. It says, I feel uncomfortable with you making that post. It would be meaningless to win the bidding from the artist I like. And the person goes, yeah, okay, I understand. Sorry if I made you uncomfortable by discussing this in private. You can discuss this in public. Okay. It says here, it is rich of Nonoka to say that people can discuss this in public, as she often resorts to bitching and whining and painting herself as the victim while instructing her fans to attack those who dare question or speak out against her. As of the 1st of September, a locked account on Twitter commented on the painted cat portrait, probably accusing Nonoka of using AI without giving credit, and this is her response to the accusation. I do indeed have references for AI that I use, so am I unwilling to admit it? Okay. On September 3rd, as more people became suspicious of her, she began flaming her in the Facebook community. She posted a long statement addressing her controversy, use of AI, and the incident between her and kimono artists, confirming that she used AI as a reference in her creative process, but denied that she had paint over AI or trace it directly. She's a fucking, get the fuck out of here. What's this? Let's see what this, wait, hold on, what's this? Archive of, let's see what her archive is. I'm curious. Bro, I can't read that shit. Alright, we're gonna have to do something else. Hold on. I'm gonna have to go find a place to read it at. Alright, so I went and I got a translation. I'm gonna read it for you right now. So the main post says, regarding the doubts of people about whether or not my works are AI paint overs, these are not true. There is no overlapping or tracing involved. In my recent creations, I do use AI to assist with references. Below, I am sharing my process of how I use AI specifically to assist in the shading part of my work. If you feel that using an AI reference in this way is unacceptable, commissioners are free to cancel their commissions in the future. If a commission involves this type of reference, I will state it clearly. If anyone has any further concerns, you are welcome to discuss them here. Regarding previous misunderstandings about the moe style, this was a typo. I meant to type that a certain Japanese artist is no longer on my friends list, but I accidentally added an extra character that changed the meaning. I do not hate moe style artists. I'm sorry for that. And right here, it says this is her sketch, and these are her AI references, I guess. So it says, this is what it says here though. It says first a rough sketch, then I apply line art and then I line and apply base colors. I use AI to generate the lighting shadows suggested based on my base. These show variations in the final polished result where the artist manually refines AI assisted shadows to fit the original character. And this down here says handwritten notes saying referenced this light and finished product. And right here it says, because I often have typos, I accidentally typed an extra word. And it says, if I say it out loud, I'll get flamed immediately. But really, this person is contradictory. The one who draws the cute Japanese style is no longer in my friends list. Oh, there's actually better pictures. Oh, I should have scrolled a little bit more. Let me turn off my model. I kind of want to look at this. All right, so these are the references, or so she says. And then okay. I don't believe that I don't believe her process is exactly this way. I believe that it's generate something close to what she wants, trace over it, because these lines don't match this shit. It don't. So then, God, it looks so bad. She's letting it do all the heavy lifting for her. So then she has the line art and the base. Briefly apply some shading. I felt stuck on the fold, so I glued together a semi-finished piece into AI. Generated a couple times as a quick reference, picking up suitable results, and then that's it. So basically, she's wasting her own time I don't believe she does this. I don't believe that. I believe she does this. I believe that I believe that she's lying about some of this process. I believe she generates the images that she wants, gets something close, traces over it, does this to clean it up, and then has this part. And she already has something akin to this or whatever, probably regenerates and then redoes it. That's what I think. So here's her other process where she does a quick sketch, which I just don't believe her. I just don't. She referenced the hair in this one, and then she made this one. She says she does a dirty sketch, and then she generates a bunch of versions, and then this comes out. I just don't think that. I just can't fucking buy that. I think it's this, then generating again until she gets something nicer. Because I can't believe that this is the workflow. Sketch, then generate a bunch, then paint over? What? I believe that it's this, that she generates a bunch until she gets something she likes, and then she traces over it, that does some basic coloring, then regenerates more and paints over. That's what I think. Because there's no way she did this shit. No way. The end result is AI. Okay, so apparently she was posting in February of 2024, mass posting AI art. She ended up getting caught because someone said, I think this part is super obvious, plus there's a big difference in her usual style. The female oriented one is super obvious too. Oh, she's fast, changing the post to only friends can view in a second. These were caught on AI on Facebook, which Nonoka dealt with very quickly by deleting the image or changing the privacy settings so only friends can see it. And then someone here said, I'm not sure if this is AI, so I wanted to ask because I've been following this artist for a while now, and I realized that these are very different from her usual style. And the more I look at them, the more they seem AI. When I wanted to comment and ask about it, the post disappeared, and only the one on the Twitter remained. If the images weren't made in the submission, I'll add them in the comment. And here's another one where she was found out, and she got called out by several people, but this was in April. She responded by deleting the post, locking her account. No accountability, 4th strike, the first Twitter call out and its aftermath. This was the 3rd time she was caught using AI. She likes to delete her work to destroy the evidence, and she changed her icon to a different character and throwed a pity party for herself. Look at this, so sad. I'm so sad. So are you deleting your works because of this? And she goes, no, I'm not, but I'm sad. Hi, I'm Nonoka Furry. It seems like my account was hacked. Shut up, bitch, shut up. She just never stops using AI. I just don't understand. Like, what's the point of using AI like this? You know what I mean? Like, bruh. Oh, and she got this. I bet she stole this too. Oh my god, look at this. Regarding the recent AI controversy, I sincerely apologize for all my supportive friends. It was a grave error on my part to use AI assistance in my artwork without informing anyone. I bet she uses midjourney because that look that she's using is a very, very midjourney face, midjourney type. Like, I know, yeah, just hear me out. I know it's gonna sound a little like it's gonna sound like it's gonna sound a little bit crazy when I say this, but I've been looking at AI images for so long that I can kind of tell what model is from. And because I can tell what model is from, it's to do with like things like the way that it lights up stuff and the styles that it chooses and the eye types that it picks and all that type of stuff. Like, I can tell. Like, there's also like, I don't know if it's like better color contrast with Midjourney, and there's also a variety of styles with Midjourney because they have so many artists, and most people don't actually want like the people who are doing this are typically too lazy to generate their own using something like Comfy UI or Stable Diffusion. They're more likely to go to a website where all they can do is just type shit in or pay for a Midjourney subscription because it's even easier. Anyway, I read a little bit more. For those who continue to believe and support me, I am open to renegotiation to ensure mutual agreement on both the artwork and pricing. I will dedicate myself. Oh my god, no she's not. She's already done this shit. Ugh. We all know that this is the standard operating procedure. The first thing she did after being called out was lock her account and destroy evidence. Let's see, the 5th strike, the follow-up in Beware, and the parody documentary trailer. On the 15th of May, she posted a blatant AI paint-over on her alt account. The work she posted included some AI paint-overs we missed in our first document, while she also disabled the comments to prevent people from pointing out her AI and warning others about her behavior. Oh god, look at these. That hand though. And this is just Zelda. This is just Zelda. Or it's trying to be Zelda. Oh my god, look at this. So someone did Purah, I don't know how to say it. Purah as a dog. This one. So, you know what she did? She just put it into fucking midjourney and had it spit it back out. Considering Nonoka's piece is an AI generated paint over, we speculate that she just fed Rin's work into AI and painted over it. What a fucking bitch, dude. What a bitch, dude. So I'm assuming that this is going to be the part where she is accused of animal neglect. I'm going to put this down. I'm going to do this. After we published the follow-up Beware, Nonoka was still active on both Twitter and Facebook. She started deleting people from her Facebook list in an attempt to wipe out the whistleblower. While this was going on, she involved herself in several disputes about the way she handled commissions. Her attitude was so nasty that people got angry and started making memes out of the frustration. Alright, okay. We're not there yet, but we're getting there. I'm using AI for assisting purposes. Commissioned art feels like AI generated. It's my silly errors. Sorry, I promise I won't abuse the usages of AI and draw all future arts myself, but I'm clearing my friend list due to the whistleblower. Removing 400 people. Felt tired after removing 200 people. And here's the meme. Nonoka's actual skill right here. It's this one right here. And it says AI goes, about your skill, I can only say it's mediocre to low. How could you have 70k followers? I just painted this. And managed to get so many likes and comments. It's funny. Large scale documentary. The Legend of General Nonoka. To generate an entire Louvre in a snap of a finger. I wish I could find that. I wish there was a link to it. Oh, and because people started trolling a little bit too hard, she started feeling like she had to apologize. So let's read the apology, shall we? Now, because I actually already read part of this, I'm gonna skip a little bit. It says, from now on, I'm gonna primarily focus on hand-drawn art and no longer use AI assistance. Additionally, those who have commissions that are still pending and have not started, if this incident has caused you to lose trust in my work, you can request a refund for any unfinished commission. Several refunds have already been completed. Some are currently still being processed, and I will try to contact the commissioner which does not connect to me. To those willing to continue to support and trust me, I will work wholeheartedly, putting my most forth effort into every stroke to complete your commissions. Once again, I extend my deepest apologies. Oh my god, this is like such a fake ass apology. She doesn't even care. Like, this is like the millionth time she's fucking done this. As for the mouse, it was a sewer rat. Since my house has a backyard next to a sewer, the sewer rat harmed my parrot and it came into the house to steal food, posing as a risk of plague or hygiene issues. When it got caught in the glue trap, I was overly angry, which led to inappropriate comments. I apologize to everyone for that. The mouse, unfortunately, had to be disposed of as a waste along with the glue trap. Lastly, regarding the pets that I have kept, I have always taken care of them and meticulous and followed the vet's advice. If I genuinely could not keep them, then I would ensure they are given new suitable owners. Someone mentioned the use of warm packs, which was also based on the vet's recommendation and not my sudden idea. So I apologize for the disturbance, and I humbly apologize. Oh my god, she's such a fucking liar, dude. And over here, not right next to it, your apology means nothing, and here's why. You're already a certified AI artist who purposely scammed and stealed an animal neglector who mistreats your pets and seeks to hurt mice and also badmouth many people, including me. You should just get the fuck out. Ooh. So there's also people here that are pretty mad in the comments, and they said, I saw you were very arrogant in the beginning and you were even shitting on your clients. How come you were so low and humble after getting flamed like this? Answer with your own conscience. Can you accept delivering that kind of product yourself? You can whine that artists didn't draw your commissions properly, and when your commissioner complains, it's them who's giving you a hard time? Still not going onto your main account and apologizing. Don't use some lame excuse like it was hacked. Still going to use AI to scam on an alt account. If you want to use AI this bad, just put it in your bio. I don't even think you dare, but I don't think you dare. Pathetic AI auntie. I've been following you for a long time, and as I watched your ego begin to swell, I really can't continue to support you, knowing that a real situation, you continue to pretend to play dead in your little circle, which is disappointing. You always tell people things that are favorable to you. Playing the victim is really undesirable. Your posting history also gives the impression that you think that you're superior. We all know what you're thinking. We just decided to keep our mouths shut and wait and see what you explode. It's not like you care anyway. Even if you decide to take it seriously, you'll still get flamed because the core problem is your attitude. You never feel like you've done anything wrong. Who Lord. So leading up to after the 1.1 part, they were able to capture one frame of 2 of Nonoka's time-lapse painting where AI references she was tracing appeared, thus calling her out and resulting in her account being suspended. This is the 6th time she has been caught being dishonest. Oh, these two here. Dumbass. And she locked her shit, of course. They show this right here. Face pattern isn't matching on all the panels. Pants blended in with the shoes. Apron doesn't match the design on these panels. So she's just generating some AI stuff, literally just tracing over it haphazardly and selling it. Oh my god, I actually love this. It says right here, I have never uploaded AI generated works onto Fur Affinity, malicious rumors. And then sometime later says, warning, this user is an AI poster and has been scamming people by charging them money for AI generated images. True Lord. She's completely nuked her Fur Affinity, but an archive of her account can be found at the Wayback Machine. We don't need to go there. So now we're on to part 2. Part 2, my guy. This video is about to be fucking long. We're on part 2. Thankfully, hopefully this will be, hold on. I'm halfway through this document, y'all, so I'm glad you're still here if you're watching. Listen. If you guys really appreciate me for doing it for fun, please go over to my Patreon and sign up for my stuff. Okay, do it. I work hard on these videos. I work so hard. I work so hard to find stuff and show you stuff so you guys can be made aware of some bad actors and stuff. And please subscribe and please share, because dang. Listen, if you guys share this video everywhere, listen furries, share this video please, so that no one gets scammed, okay? Why do you want to get scammed? I'm here to tell you about the scammers. Alright, so now we're on to part 2. Her nasty attitude with commissions. Nonoka has a history of using AI to scam her clients, and some of her past clients have shared their commissions experience with her, voicing their displeasure over her attitude and carelessness in the work that she delivered. This person again, sadly, I got baited by them before. This was June 27th. Thankfully, I have since removed the piece that they did for me. It was cheap, so no major loss, but still lamentable that I didn't catch them before they opened up to AI accusations. The $90 sketch page incident. On the 23rd of May, a Facebook user, I can't even say it, made a public post sharing the $90 USD commission that he received from Nonoka, and revised version after the AI controversy caught up with Nonoka. Oh god, it just looks like dog shit. Regarding Nonoka's sketch page commission, so be the first image of what she actually delivered. The second is what I got after reaching out for a rework. So she just put it in AI again. That's what she did. She just put it again in AI. I choose not to request a refund to give her a second chance. However, I can't say this is worthy of what I paid for. Nobody would have thought the markings on the forehead are supposed to be power, if not for this comment. Oh my god, that does kind of look like, it kind of, I don't know what symbol that is. It has the circle and the line going down the center. It's the power button. I don't know what power button, but it is a power button somewhere. I'm not an expert with art, but the fact that Nonoka is so careless that she painted the power symbol like a hot spring symbol that's supposed to be a hot spring symbol is anger-provoking. This is a recent commission that Nonoka requested a couple of times to edit, which I started to redline for her, and it's like she didn't change a thing. There are differences between my edits and hers. Well, that's because she is using AI, bruh. She can't change it. It's too much. She's not good at it. Look, that person added all these things on it, and all she did was do this. 22nd of May, Nonoka went on her Facebook to whine and complain that the client was being picky and bargaining the price in common Nonoka fashion by twisting the truth and garner sympathy. Please let it be known that I can't 100% correct my drawings because you're using AI, you bitch. If you think my lines are messy, anatomy of broken, colors, or blood, please don't commission me. Nobody should be commissioning you because you just use AI. Oh my god. Like the fact that she's lying about it, you're telling me that you can't change shit? Why are you even an artist, bro? You're not even an artist, you're just you're not even a printer. You're just an annoyance. Thanks, after clearing my queue, I won't be opening commissions for about a year. Thank fucking God, stop taking them. What do you mean by there's a difference in refinement? Do you understand this is a difference in refinement? The first image is the example I had. The second image is the commission I delivered. I charged $123 in USD, and the commissioner bargained to $46, saying that it's not refined as an example. Well, it's fucking not. The payment is no longer in dispute. I have received a full refund. Please see the receipt below. I don't like getting into trouble. I'm just posting this to set the record straight so it doesn't look like I'm bargaining one-sidedly with her. Let's see. When Nonoka was exposed for using AI, the client decided to go for the commission again, but requested that Nonoka record her entire process of said commission, and said that the deadline was the end of May, which she agreed. I never said I'm good at art. Client. Commission is always about buying what the client think it's worth. Nonoka, if you still want the commission, I can deliver it by the end of May. I would like to request that you record the entire process of creation of this piece. Is that acceptable? And she goes, yes. I'll still keep my commission, but I will ask for a refund if you miss the end of the deadline. Is that acceptable? She goes, yeah. By negotiating the price, you mean I can negotiate the price? It means that you can negotiate the price if you're not happy with the final product. Got it. So not only did she fail to deliver it, but she didn't give the screen recordings either, and only sent the client time-lapse of sketching and shading, and she refused to fix the broken zip, which resulted in the client wanting to negotiate the price and asking for it to be $77. I hid the more emotional vent in my edit, but if you want the process, feel free to DM. I didn't include the small tasks in the screenshot since this is about the commission dispute. I was thrilled when seeing Nonoka take a surprise me commission. Who would know my anticipation ended up being an AI paint over? How could you say it's AI when I sent you the progress? I thought you were going to record the whole process. Instead, you only gave me sketching and sharing. Where is the coloring? And it says right here, like this, I didn't just do a good job on it. Sis, you could have just filled in the turning point by the hand and it would have been all good. I really can't accept you saying about refinement if you're going to do this. Are you actually going to fix the zipper? Because right here, the zipper goes inside and then outside. It looks fucking stupid. And then there's right here, Nonoka. I keep saying your name wrong. Nonoka, you want me to make the zipper look smoother, right? Yeah, like that. I don't feel like looking at any other details or negotiating the price. I just didn't do a good job. Be my guest if you still feel like taking 4,000 NTD after saying something like this. Simple, I'll refund. Sending it over tomorrow. Okay. She later incorporated the returned work into her own drawing, this time finally fixing the zip. What? Are you fucking kidding? So she fixed the zipper, but only after the commission had already been refunded, and after all this fighting, she fixed it? Dude. Okay, so there's another one here that says that when she was commissioned, I commissioned her. First time I asked about the progress, she replied to give her a few days. I asked again. She replied she was doing commercial work. I asked again, and she said to give her 4 days. She showed me the finished drawing. I can tell it was rushed. I told her to deliver it by 7-Eleven, and she said, okay. I woke up and realized I had forgotten to give her my name and my phone number, so I opened up Messenger and I found that I was blocked. Yeah, this is not okay. I didn't even ask for it to be redrawn. I didn't even tell them I wasn't happy with it, and I also sent her extra money. I've been waiting for this commission for half a year. Just checked with someone. It seems like she closed the account herself, but it's also a shame to close your account without finishing your business. Nonoka closed her Facebook due to being emotional for getting called of AI. Hey, getting emotional is one thing, but you still need to get things done, right? This is the first time I've ever counted an artist like this. It's a shame. I've been following her for so long, and finished products over here. I paid $600 plus a $200 tip sent by accident, and there's mistakes in the drawing. I haven't received the product. I got it from her in person. Oh gosh. So this is like 2 days after, no, 3 days, sorry. I tried my best not to be awkward, but it was still awkward. The guy I went with ran to the bathroom during the exchange. Ew, that's inappropriate. Oh, all she did was just redraw the icon? That's a little bit too much money for that shit. Oh my god, imagine having this many commissions and still being a cunt. Some people are willing to wait a year for a commission, while others can't stand waiting for 2 weeks. Bitch, you use AI. Why are you making people wait? Literally takes no time at all. She does think that she's better than other people. She does. She does. Making a snide remark, stereotyping a Chinese commissioner. This is the only comment that we have on this, that it's never okay to stereotype customers from an entire demographic based on one case of an unpleasant experience, let alone making such comments. Allow me to bitch about what I discovered after taking commissions with a client from a different country. My least favorite clients are from China. They are quite pushy and ask for progress. Yeah, because you lazy bitch. Last time, there was a Chinese commissioner asking about how many clients is in the queue before them, and I said 5. That was before the Lunar New Year. After Lunar New Year, they instantly asked me about the progress. It's not even your turn. Of course I have 0 progress. And last time, another Chinese commissioner was pushy about progress, and I was unhappy during the progress and decided to cancel. Okay. I was so irritated I refunded them in half. And because commissions are cheap in China, they will bargain commission prices with me. This is real. They have an environment of involution and brought the hobbit outside. I don't even know what that means. And brought the habit outside. Request me to draw this thing full body back, and I quoted them 400 USD. They said they are shocked by the price and can't work with that budget under 300. All China. Well, oh my god, I can't even like take her seriously because it's like she's playing victim when she's just gonna use AI on it. All right, so this is about the mic. So this is part 3. We're almost done with this, and this is about the animal issues. I feel like I'm gonna talk about it and I'm not gonna show it. You know what? I'm gonna look and then I'm gonna figure out if I feel it's safe. Okay, after looking at it, I'm going to talk about it, but I am not gonna show it. I'm just not gonna do that. I'm just not gonna do that. I will talk about it. I'm not gonna show it. So the evidence listed below may contain gruesome images and verbal descriptions of such images. So be advised, if this is not your thing, I'm going to timestamp from here and you can skip over. Below is a record of Nonoka looking for ways to hurt a mouse she caught in a glue trap, which she ended up setting it on fire. And she has a conversation here with a person, and someone goes, pour some alcohol on it, then set it on fire. And she goes, I like this idea. And they go, remember to do so near a gutter. And how about letting him be a circus performer who gets placed on a dartboard and throw darts at him, helping him keep with acupuncture, but just be a little bit forceful. And she goes, Nonoka says, use a needle on him for impaling fun. Why would you even say that? Why would you even say that? And then someone's like, fireball mouse? And she goes, it's all ready. And she goes, okay. And when she was confronted by this, she showed absolutely no remorse. She goes, it's a pest. How I deal with it is my business since they harmed my parrot. Like, why did you have to take pictures of it? Why did you have to show it? You could have just done this in silence. Did you have to go and post it online like a dumbass? I wish I could show, like, okay, you know what? Here, I'll show the text so you guys can see that text exists right here. So here's this where she is already talking about hurting it. Actually, I'm going to leave this up so you guys can see. This is the back and forth. And let me go back up. Hold on. And here's the other evidence of her talking about it. I just wanted to put it on screen for a minute. I'm not going to show the pictures, but her talking about doing it. And there is a picture above this that shows like it trapped. So she was also accused of neglecting her animals. And this is from an anonymous source regarding a record of the pets being neglected and hurt under her care. And it says, you've tried to keep your pets well, but because of your own habits and carelessness, you've not kept them. I know what kind of pets you've had, and I've seen the condition in which they are kept, so please do not do them any more harm. You own a leopard gecko. You have kept them under the bed. They never ever get to get seen again. In the meantime, you borrowed my binocular. When I returned it, it had a bunch of red cockroaches that came out of my camera bag. So thanks to you, my monocular lens is broken. She has monk parrots and kaiku parrots. I don't know how to say it. Psyche? Oh my god, I can't say it. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on screen. If you guys can say it, yeah, don't give me shit, okay? I saw you raise these kind of parrots for a little while, but then not long after, I saw you open them up for adoption at the parrot community. She also had a crow. After knowing that this is something I'm strictly against, you went ahead and even opened up a Facebook to try to earn some fame, and after being told that this is unethical, you casually found someone to give it away to. You even apologized to me for that? No, you should apologize to the crow. She had chickens. that were raised a while ago, but because of the dirty environment and nuisance that they were causing, the neighbors complained and the chickens were put in plastic bags and given away. I asked you what happened to them after you gave them away, and you just replied that it's not important. The last time I went to see you, I saw that you had Java sparrow nestlings still in the quills and were growing feathers and were kept in an empty paper bowl facing air conditioning vents. And even when I went to go look for a transparent feeder to teach you how to lay the bedding material to shelter them from the wind and how to feed them, and now you're raising a parakeet when you're not ready for a fucking bird, do you want to be complained about again? How long is this lasted since you cared for the rootin' chickens on the balcony? So she actually has so many pets from her photographs taken from her place. And it says there's always space that she's cleaned up to take photos. So below is the evidence of Nonoka mistreatment of her pair of parrots mentioned in the testimony above. Nonoka kept them in an inappropriate, a small lizard tank for 2 birds is an unhygienic environment that was infested with mice, and her negligence caused harm to one of her birds. She also placed the birds directly on the heating pad, which is very likely to hurt them. Will burn them. So I don't know what this is. I don't know what I'm seeing. Oh, I see. So they're in this crate here. That's clearly not a cage for... It's not a bird cage. The birds are right here, the parakeets. And here's 2 more images of them being inside. I don't even know why you would put them inside of this. And this is when she complains. After I got home from work, I discovered that my pet parrot had been bitten by a damn sewer rat, and it's really terrible. As shown from the testimony, Nonoka has been lying in her apology about taking proper care of her pets. And as you heard before, she said, I have always taken care of my pets meticulously and followed their advice. If genuinely I should not keep them, I should give them new owners. So she did keep a crow as a pet. She deleted everything regarding the crow, and when people called her out on how unethical it is in keeping wild animals as pets, crows aren't bred as pets and are basically acquired by stealing from their nests, which is very unsuitable and harmful for wild birds. She probably lied about giving the crow away, and it still holds custody of the crow as of June 22nd, 2023. And there's nothing happening to this bird here, but it is in the cage, so you guys can prove that she did have a crow for a minute. Oh, we're on to my favorite part. This is the last 10 pages, and it's the miscellaneous toxic behaviors. Done. You know what? I'm gonna take a little break right here, and I'm gonna talk about something else. Before we get into the last 10 pages of this, I cannot believe that this woman is, like, I can't believe how fucking crazy she is. Like, I actually saw this a while ago, and I think that I thought about talking about it, but I don't know why I didn't. And I thought maybe somebody else did, but maybe I was wrong. Because I remember this person, or maybe somebody did come to me about this person in particular, and I think I might have gotten overwhelmed by the amount of information and was like, no, I'm not going to cover it. But this is more than, to me, this is more than enough information. Like, this is a lot. And like, I think that as we continue on, I think that some artists will decide that they just want to put their sketch into AI and just paint over it. And I'm not saying that I approve of that, but I'm saying you need to be open about it, open and honest. There's no reason to lie about using AI in your process anymore. Some people might even support you because you're open and honest about it. But people know, and it clearly from this experience, she's learned that she can use AI and sell commissions, and she will get away from it forever. And when I inevitably finish this video, I'm going to put her name like on the title, because I want someone to, whenever someone looks her up, I want someone to see right there that there's a video. And if her followers come after me, like, fuck them. I hope you guys are all up in the comment section crying about how much you love her and you want to be with your scammer or whatever. It's very parasocial of you. And furry fandom, when you get toxic people all up in your community, you got to kick her out. You got to kick them out. The moment you guys see this, you guys got to keep going and going. Every post, I feel like you have to say something. You guys have to talk about it. You guys have to put her name out there. You guys have to put her name out there. The more that her name is out there, the more likely it is that people will stop commissioning her and stop supporting her. And I'm not saying harass her, okay? I'm not saying that. I'm saying that you definitely have to do something about this. And if that means making your own posts, spreading the Google Doc awareness, I'm going to have this video. Please spread it. Please spread it. I'm going to be all up in people's comments, posting this video as much as I can to share it. Because there's no need to be supporting someone like this. Absolutely no need. There's other artists that are good. And you know what? Maybe I will do some sketches for some people. If you guys want, this is just, if you've made it this far into the video and you're this deep, if you comment with a dog, I will take that as a vote to put up like maybe some furry sketches on my VGen. So and you guys know that I try not to charge I try not to charge clients too much. I will do a sketch, it'll be a rough sketch, maybe a little bit of color on it. Maybe I'll do it for like $12. All right. I'll do it for maybe $15. Like a dirty sketch, maybe $15. So VGen doesn't take too much from me. And it'll be for you guys. And I'm not saying I'm going to be the greatest, but I do have a little bit of experience. I have How to Draw Furries, the book. Okay. It's helped me draw furries. And if you're some of you guys trying to get into drawing furries, let me tell you, that is a fucking great book. It taught me how to draw alligators. I don't even know how to fucking draw alligators. I got commissioned to draw one and I was like, well, I guess I'm gonna have to learn how to do it. Okay. So I guess let's get back into the toxic behaviors. So the document says before they start talking about this, they want to say that it might seem like they're nitpicking from Nonoka's private post. And we would like to say that Nonoka had about 1K friends over on Facebook before she decided to nuke it. So getting on her friends list to get a whistleblower wasn't really hard at all. And even if her friends see it, it's still broadcasted to 1,000 people. So there is salty Nonoka bitching about kimono artist. This happened in early 2023 when Nonoka found herself at the center of a controversy on Facebook. She was salty about a kimonos artist's success with an auction that reached 307 USD and proceeded to rant and whine about how the artist did not deserve the support as a friend-only post. She then went on to make another public post promoting another artist whose commission she thought was damn expensive but worth the price as a passive-aggressive dig to the kimono artist she was complaining about. The original complaint was deleted by Nonoka, but thanks to the submission in DM, we have managed to get screenshots of that incident. So let's look at it. I kind of want to bitch about that artist that's well liked by everyone, as I will surely get flamed in public for this. But seriously, this person is contradicting themselves. Please don't be in my friend list if you want to draw a cute kimono style. A lot of my friends like that artist, so I can't say it publicly. Bitch, you said it publicly by posting it. It doesn't matter if you put it on friends only. If people are willing to pay $300 for art, I recommend some boss level foreign artists to consider, but basically be prepared to pay $1,230 just in case. Artist list below. This recommendation is unsuitable if you like cutesy kimono style furry art. This actually landed her in hot water as people noticed that her behavior was to express their displeasure with the situation on the accounts that, this fit of jealousy landed her in hot water as people took notice of her behavior and began to express their displeasure with the situation on accounts that posts these posts anonymously. So to the people that were posting her nasty comments publicly and anonymously, she goes, I know who's bitching behind my back. It's up to you to delete me from your friends list. Bye bye. 8 sound similar to bye in Mandarin. Oh, sorry. I wasn't even looking at this. There's like a bunch of 8s and it says 8 sound is similar to bye in Japanese. By the way, how could you misinterpret me recommending artists as a passive aggressive remark when I just wanted to show some cool artists how damn expensive their commission piece is? How could you not realize I'm bitching at myself by doing this too? Always the victim. So Nonoka offered no explanation until the AI cat portrait blew up and started flaming her for that as well, which she then tried to brush off as a typo when she said, please don't be mad on my friends list if you want to draw. Please don't be in my friends list if you draw the cute kimono style. I don't even know what kimono means. Let me see. Oh my god, I am so dumb. So kimono means like, it's like furry. It means like furry. Anyway, she said that she apologized to the artist, but didn't provide any proof that she did that. So now there is the Tiny Gay Pirate incident. On the 18th of February, Nonoka posted a series of events complaining that a mutual of hers, Tiny Gay Pirate, has mediocre to low skill and didn't deserve the traction and fame. Oh my god, this bitch is tracing AI and is mad that other people are getting fame. Please give me the fame. Jesus. Stop giving this bitch fame. Give me fame. Anyway, this is what her comment translates to. About this artist who just joined Twitter in 2020 and already has 70k followers, 2,000 subscribers on Patreon. Regarding his skill, I can only say that he's mediocre to low, linking the artist's profile and art, while still managing to get lots of likes and comments with skills like that. After we released the first document archiving this behavior, Nonoka issued an apology to Tiny Gay Pirate due to the backlash that she was receiving. And it says, it shows like, actually I'll just show you guys right here. Hello, I am Nonoka. I am sorry for the things I said about you earlier. I'm here to apologize. I'm truly sorry for saying those hurtful words. I cannot help but feel curious rather than envious about how you managed to gain 70,000 followers in just over 2 years, unlike me. It's because you have controversy after controversy after controversy. And it says here that Nonoka's apology is very clearly insincere, and she tried to brush it off while claiming to be curious. So she didn't, like, Nonoka did a artist beware on her Facebook page, complaining that a commission that she had ordered from a popular artist had been delayed 6 months, and she was being snide about the artist's financial situation. And she just decided to, talk about it publicly. It says here that they've been delayed by 6 months. A certain popular artist who is short on money has started taking commissions, and they're still taking commissions like crazy. Guys, don't commission this artist. What? It's my idol. They're like this. As I see them open for more commissions twice before, they're short for money. Their price is damn expensive. Are they doing a sale recently due to being poor? And the artist replied, hello, I did not forget your commission and have them all saved into my queue, and I am working on them. I am very sorry about the delay, which is giving me a huge amount of stress. Things became very difficult for me when I moved 1 year ago, when financial and life problems and a dangerous situation in my family happened. I felt exhausted and thought life was meaningless, which I needed to slow down, and it's affecting me physically and mentally. To avoid being silent, I have been working hard on communication with my clients and Twitter followers, and yes, I have opened up for cheap commissions. So she even did finish it. It says right here, finished commission for Nonoka. The artist completed the commission in 2 months after she made the artist beware. Here's a testimony from Arlena _ talking about their experience of being a target of Nonoka's toxicity due to their anti-AI stance. My experience with Nonoka, a thread. I am reluctant to share this, and I want nothing to do with her and her toxicity, but I think it's necessary to speak up against her so people will realize how toxic she is. Before she was known to use AI, I respected her being an appreciator of art as a fellow artist and a commissioner. I gave her and Miles Wolf a pair of badges and was talking about trading with her, which got put in the back burner because I got busy with life. So she just shows these two things here. After the AI cat incident blew up, I felt disgusted by her using AI, but I kept my mouth shut. I didn't want to be gossiped about due to Nonoka dating Miles at the time, who was an ex of mine. Ooh, that is a spicy meatball. So I just quietly sipped the tea and stopped interacting with her. Last December, I realized that Miles stopped interacting with me on Facebook, and I went over to ask what happened and learned that Nonoka secretly dislikes me due to being outspoken about anti-AI. Due to being outspoken about my anti-AI stance. She considers me to be speaking against AI as a target to her. Girl. She's a fucking mess, dude. Can you just close your commissions and be done forever? Can you just leave the internet for good? Get a 9-to-5 job. Clearly you ain't up for this. I also learned that Nonoka has been subtly mocking and badmouthing me, saying something like a certain individual whose anti-AI failed in their relationship and career, which I am laughing my ass off. So fucking vile. Ugh. While also wishing upon me and my partner, whom I'm in on and off again at the time. I was appalled and proceeded to confront Miles, who also confirmed that Nonoka had been saying nasty things behind my back. Sure, we weren't friends, but I was not prepared for such malice she had behind my back. I was mentally in a bad place at the time, and getting badmouth out of nowhere felt disgusting. As much as I don't want to be associated with that toxic individual, I refuse to let this liar get away with what she's done. I don't want or expect an apology from her, as I did make a satirical video about her using AI to lie and scam on Facebook as a payback. So the document says that in conclusion, they said it's been taking a really long time to make it, and the furry fandom has a strong emphasis on the love of animals and the representation, and is a fandom that is very supportive of the artists. We hate to see people like Nonoka take advantage of this and abuse people's trust and support, including stealing from fellow artists and steal their well-deserved spotlight. There's enough on this bitch that no one should ever be following her, and basically they felt that also because of the insincere apologies, she doesn't really care about anything that she says or does. She's just going to keep doing it because she can. It's because she keeps getting away with it. I don't know why people keep forgiving her. She's also an animal herder, you know? People say block her on all platforms, spread the word and inform people about her behavior, report and notify the fur affinity admins, but don't harass her. So I decided that I was going to go look over what she's been doing. And she's like talking about how there's this like Black Panther character looking thing, and she goes, who can resist this muscular male furry big cat? How can anime create such hot characters? And then she shows her obviously AI shit. She's just I don't even think that this is, yeah, I don't even match. No, it doesn't match. Yeah, she's just posting, this is just AI at this point. It's not even anything. I mean, this was posted August 5th. This is clearly some AI shit. It seems that she's probably been deleting stuff because as I look over here on this account, she doesn't have a lot of posts, like, at all. Recent anyway, in my perspective. And because I went to go look over at her Patreon, it has no members and 6 posts. So thankfully no one is paying for AI content. So she has a statement here. I think this would probably be a good wrap up for my video. At the moment, I may no longer want to pursue illustration, and I'm considering changing careers to becoming a fursuit maker. I'm currently researching this field. I'm still thinking about whether I should create a new account or continue this one. In any case, the works will be posted in the future will no longer be related to 2D images rather than the process of making fursuits. If you're not interested in this, that's totally okay to unfollow, and for those who choose to stay, thank you very much. I want to try a realistic and American style. Girl, I'm burned out with 2D creation. I also want to try something else. AI fursuits now. AI fursuits. This was something she posted. All she did was trace over it a little bit. Just a little bit. Like, it's all different. Every part of it is different. Like, she can't even keep it together. Like, here, this doesn't have, like, what's it called? The thing on it, the little clip in the front. And here it does. Man. And the belt right here is bad. And the tail is not even the same size at this point. And the ears have different little things in them. She knows better. She just is stupid. I do appreciate the comments over here. Girl, stop posting AI slap like you made it. This shit sucks mad ass. I know this video's been long, but if you guys really appreciate my work, you guys already know what to do. I don't need to tell you again. But I want to hear from you guys. Do you think that this person can come back if they actually do fursuiting? Because let me tell you, fursuiting is hard. She's saying that she's going to skip from doing digital 2D art to whatever the fuck she's doing now. She has about 40,000 followers over on Twitter. So she's just been fucking around for too long. And I'm surprised that this hasn't been brought up sooner and no one has talked about her sooner. I mean, don't you think 6 strikes is too many? And if anyone who has had to deal with her, please feel free to tell your story below and maybe I'll pin you, because she's had too many chances. She's clearly a terrible person. There's nothing good about this Nonoka person. She's awful. And if you're someone in the furry fandom and you see her pop up under a new alias based on her history, and she definitely will, you need to protect your money and your community, because this has got to go. I'm so sorry. This bitch got to go. Kick her out. Kick her out. Don't let her make fursuits for you guys. You know she's going to take shortcuts because that's what she does. She's going to get, I guarantee you, she's asking AI right now how to make a fursuit, and she's going to get a pattern and she's going to try to do it. Bitch is crazy. Anyway, please like the video and hype it if you could. That'd be awesome. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.